take 1 package of sweet rolls. I'm using this organic version of sweet rolls, and we are just going to slice through all of them. This one has some seeds and oats on it, and it is made with organic flour, so it's a little bit healthier. I don't have a large enough serrated knife, so we're gonna do about half at a time in terms of our slicing. So we'll be able to peel the top right off of our bottom layer of rolls. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside for a minute, and we're gonna make some homemade maple cinnamon butter. So I have about 1/2 cup of softened butter in here, and I'm gonna add about 1/2 cup of maple syrup. And then cinnamon to taste. Probably about a tablespoon or so. Now I have my little hand mixer here, and I'm just gonna put this on low because I don't want it to make a mess. Okay, that looks good. So now I am going to grab a baking dish that I have just lightly greased with a little bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna grab the bottom layer of our rolls. So we'll just place those right in there. And now I'm gonna grab a spoon here and just take some of this delicious maple cinnamon butter. Look at how good that looks. This is also just amazing on toast or pancakes or any sort of sweet recipe. So I'm just gonna spread this right over this middle layer of the rolls. Make sure all those edges are nice and covered. So these rolls are similar to those Hawaiian sweet rolls. Like I said, they're just a little bit healthier version. But you could use whichever sweet rolls that you can easily find at the store or that you have on hand. So next I'm gonna take the top layer of the rolls and then just place these right on top. And then we will take the rest of this maple cinnamon butter and just spoon it on top of these. I made these for Easter and they were a huge hit, so I am super excited to share the recipe with you guys. It's kind of my cinnamon roll hack here. So I'm just spreading this over the top because I think these taste exactly like cinnamon rolls, but you don't have to worry about, making the dough and letting it rise and the yeast and all of that. That seems a little bit intimidating to me, so this is my cinnamon roll hack. So once that is spread nice and evenly, I have my oven preheated at 350. So I'm gonna stick this in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. You'll know when they're ready because your kitchen is going to smell amazing. So our makeshift cinnamon rolls are going into the oven at 350. Also, I just got this new rug in my kitchen. What do you guys think of it? It's one of those washable rugs. I don't know, I thought it might be nice to have here. Let me know in the comments what you think. So while our cinnamon rolls are in the oven baking, we're gonna make the cream cheese frosting. So in my bowl here, I just have 1/4 cup of cream cheese and 1 tablespoon of butter softened. So to this, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, a little tablespoon of maple syrup for that maple flavor. Just trust me on this. And then a dash of cinnamon as well. So I'm gonna grab my hand mixer again and we will just beat this together until combined. And this is what happens when you don't add your powdered sugar slowly because you're impatient like me. You end up with a mess. So keep that in mind. Okay, so while we mix this, we are just gonna mix it until it's nice and smooth. This is my favorite frosting ever. I use this in so many different recipes and it is perfect on these cinnamon rolls. So I'm just gonna stop to scrape the sides once to make sure that we get all of that powdered sugar, besides the powdered sugar that went on my shirt, incorporated. Okay, so our frosting is nice and combined. Look at how delicious that looks with the cinnamon in there. You can see it and it smells amazing with that maple and cinnamon combination. So now we will just wait until our cinnamon rolls are cooked. We'll let them cool for just a few minutes because obviously you want to eat cinnamon rolls while they're warm. And then we'll add our frosting and try them out. All right, it's been 20 minutes. The house smells amazing. Look at that nice golden brown. You can see that cinnamon maple butter on the sides here. So I'm just gonna let these cool for a couple of minutes and then we'll frost them. So our homemade cinnamon rolls have cooled for about 5 or 10 minutes, so they're still warm, but just not super hot anymore. And I'm gonna take our homemade maple cinnamon cream cheese frosting. Look how good that looks. And we're just gonna add this right on top. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on each roll and then we will spread it on out. I can't even begin to tell you how good this smells. Just the combination of those sweet rolls with the butter and maple syrup and cinnamon. These are just absolutely divine. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and gently spread this over the top. As you can see, it's already starting to melt a little bit. Just wanna make sure we get these nice and covered. Look at how good these look. So like I said, I made these for Easter for my family and everyone loved them. They taste honestly exactly like cinnamon rolls, but they are so easy. I might even say I think they are better than cinnamon rolls. I don't know. That might get me in trouble, but they are really good. So let's go ahead and get one of these out. I'm going to have my videographer, Gino, try them because I have already had them, and so I wanna see what his honest opinion is. But look at how good. I truly cannot tell you how good these smell. All right, I'm gonna put this on a plate here. Perfect. And we'll have Gino do a taste test so you can get his live reaction. All right, guys, here is Gino, and he is gonna do a taste test. Like I said, I have had these before, so I wanna get his live reaction of never having them before. I think he might be a little bit skeptical because they are made with rolls, but we'll see what he thinks. All right.
I'm excited. Let's just say that.
They smell good, right?
But let's take a quick look at this beautiful cinnamon
gosh.
roll thing.
Yeah. Makeshift cinnamon rolls.
Makeshift cinnamon rolls, exactly.
All right, what do we think?
It's crazy.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Doesn't it taste like a cinnamon roll?
Yeah. The frosting in particular, it kind of tastes like the mixture of the white stuff you have like at Cinnabon, but mixed with cinnamon.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'd probably give it 9.5 out of 10.
9.5? Yeah. That's really good. I'll take that. Let us know if you guys make this recipe.